Hello to everybody. I'm here to talk about the fixed stars because in astrology, when you don't look at the fixed stars, you may end up thinking or considering that any horoscope can be basically the same, and it's something that many people can use as an excuse to say astrology is bullshit. In reality, we are a condensation of our heaven when we are born. It's true that something at the conception times happens, but it finalizes when we get the first breath. So, the fixed stars, so the stars in the heaven, they make up like the games of destiny. The planets they rule, they travel around and they change stuff, you know. I want to see if I can do something. Oh, wait a moment, guys, sorry, because there is somebody that wants to say hello to me, so I will give her the link. So yes, the fixed stars. The fixed stars, we have some stars that they are the brightest of all, which are called the Behenian stars, and I hope the pronunciation is right. And there are 15 stars, and on these 15 stars there are 4 cardinal stars, which are the most important ones, and they are called also the royal stars, which are Regulus, Aldebaran, Antares, and Fomahault. Okay, talking sidereally, so it means the physical zodiac that we see. The stars are where we see as they are. So these royal stars, the cardinal stars, are Regulus is in the Lion, Fomahault stays in the Aquarius, Antares stays in Scorpio, and Aldebaran stays in Taurus. In the tropical zodiac, this is a little bit different because it shifts about 23-24 degrees. So you will find Regulus still in the Lion, Antares in Sagittarius, Aldebaran in Gemini, and Fomahault in Aquarius, because they opposite each other. Okay, Regulus go in opposition with Fomahault, and Antares and Aldebaran goes in opposition to each other. They look always each other. They look each other. They look like this. Is it something familiar to you? No, I'm sure you never seen this before. Okay? Anyway. So, the fixed stars get more importance and more power when they are in the key points of the horoscope. The key points of the horoscope are the ascendant, the midheaven, the moon, the sun, the part of fortune, because the part of fortune is the moon ascendant. Of course, the other points, like in scale, they get less an importance, but still they have importance, are the descendant and the immunceli, and in consequence also the other planets. Of course, when a planet or a key point has exact conjunction with a fixed stars, even if it's not one of the brightest stars, it has some kind of meaning. So we have to look at this carefully. We are not all the same. The sky is there, the stars are there, but the combinations are not always the same. So, for example, you see here Madonna? You see Madonna? Okay. Madonna is a gift from the royal star Regulus and Venus. Regulus is a star that gives power in like fame, power with money, royalty, courage. And when you have these stars in some key points, one of these royal stars, it's a sign of nobility, of blue blood. But in our days, that we don't give this much consideration anymore to this nobility, or as it was considered like in the past. We will, if we will look deeply in the family tree of the person, we will surely find out that the person has blue blood roots, also in the heraldic sense of the thing. Also, if the fixed stars are making a Ptolemaic aspect, which Ptolemaic aspect can be trine, sextile, square, opposition, and conjunction. A conjunction is sure, okay, we have seen this, we have talked about this already, it's clear. They do something. But of course the conjunction is the most of all. It's obvious that Aldebaran make a position with Antares, so that doesn't make a difference. But a Saturn that opposite Aldebaran, or a Saturn conjunct Aldebaran in some point of the horoscope makes a huge difference. It's two different things. So we have to look about this really, really, really carefully. But of course, the key points that I said before have more importance than all the rest. Maybe one day we will go out together and look at the stars. Now, I don't know if I can do that. Wait, I look if I can do. No, I cannot do it. It will be too much confusion for you. Okay, so if you want to know something special, maybe, I will talk at some point more deeply about the fixed stars, like especially the 4 royal stars, or some minor ones. I have to think and decide. I thank you that you have been listening to me for about 8 minutes and something, again also in English. If you wanted to talk about some special subject, you can just contact me and tell me. Maybe I will do it, maybe not. Maybe this argument was not the best for this time of the night. I'm preparing something better for this time of the night, but this time will be like too early, because the time that I prefer to that kind of videos is 3 o'clock in the night. And I'm sure the people that are following me remember this video of 3 o'clock in the night, which was, I think, the best of all. So I thank you, everybody, and I hope you enjoyed and it was useful in some way. Well, I cannot speak anymore tonight. See, maybe it was wrong argument. Bye bye. Thank you.